Hey, what's up, everyone? My co-host Daria is gone for the day, and I figured I'd just do a solo clip and see how it goes. I hope everyone's doing well. Shout out to everyone. Um, this is certainly trying times. If anything, it's certainly a true test of our own faith and our willpower. Can we um, can we actually accept change and adapt to it and improve and develop ourselves to be better than we were before this pandemic? There we can approach this whole reality here, a positive or negative way. I mean, there's certainly negative things that happen. We can go down the whole list of that, but that's not going to be productive for us. So I like to do is just try to focus on the positive things that we're getting out of this. Sometimes we kind of need somebody to hit the pause button so for us to reflect in life, right? When things are going so damn well, we take it for granted. And all of a sudden we get knocked off a little bit, and then that'll wake us up. We rarely ever reflect when things are going well. We only reflect when things are going not the way it used to be, smoothly. But during this pandemic, I'm taking this opportunity to do something that I haven't done before, like this podcast. I was very reluctant to do it because, Dario convinced me to do it. I'm reluctant because I'm not a spotlight person. I don't really, camera shy, whatever. I love to create, but I'm more of a behind the scenes creator. And Dario was like, you got to do this. He really believes in the value that I can provide and maybe help somebody else. The thing is the podcast is about offering valuable information that people can take, and take action to what you can do today to be just one step closer to a better future, a better tomorrow. And it's nothing, it doesn't require, any money, doesn't require any, a fancy course or anything. It just requires some will and dedication and time. But it really, if we can take this time to improve in us and invest in ourselves, because a lot of times we are so busy doing things for so many other people that we forget about ourselves, and even down to self-healing. We're carrying on stagnant energy from past relationship or disappointment or hurt. We're hurting ourselves. This is a great time for us to, face that period. Try to, come to acceptance, allow our emotions to process, heal, learn from it. And then when you heal is when you can reflect back and actually see something very valuable in that experience that's going to help you actually be better, be a better person, better version of yourself. And not only this podcast is putting me out of my comfort zone, but I'm taking another certification. So this is a great time for us to learn a new skill, get a new certification perhaps. I never stop learning. Even though I'm an educator myself and I teach, I love to educate people, but I also believe in practicing what I preach. I don't stop learning. I'm always going to be a full-time learner, always learning. I'm taking a brain health coach certification course at Amen University. And kind of lost track of my certification. But the thing about me is I don't get certifications because I just want to collect them. I get them because I really think there's value that I can embrace, learn, and then help somebody else out. Let me talk about real quick about success, okay? To me, success is discovering what fulfills you, fulfillment. When you can wake up in the morning and you're excited to get up and do the same thing again, and there's a purpose behind it. Purpose is educating others. If I can bring value to others and make them a better, to achieve in something, finding their passion as well, inspiring them to become a better person or entrepreneur or whatever. That's my passion. Educating. But my drive is entrepreneurship. I love being an entrepreneur. Yeah, I'm not a corporate employee type of person. No offense to anybody. It's just that's just me. I like to have that free will to create as much as I want. Can't put me in a box. And I think that what happens when you put a plant in a pot? It's only going to grow as far as that pot. You put it in the ground, and then it's got this whole amazing span to grow and discover this greatest potential. But first of all, we got to be living it more productively, I guess, what I'm trying to say. And instead of us looking outside of us, we got to reflect with inward so that we can find our passion and find our purpose in life. Don't lose that purpose. That's the only thing that's going to keep that momentum going during tough times is purpose. The greatest sacrifice that our heroes, our military heroes, they're out there, they're sacrificing their lives. That's like, the ultimate sacrifice, and yet, it's purpose. But you gotta keep that. Once you lose your purpose, the flame starts to die off. What happens when a tree is not growing? So, but the idea is to be able to find fulfillment in life. What fulfills you? And your definition of fulfillment, it might be different than mine. But whatever fulfills you, whatever gets you going with that burning desire from within, and don't let anybody tell you what success is. Success is what you define fulfillment is to be, okay? And, that's what it's, and however you get there, just focus on one action at a time. One action at a time. If it's something that you want to buy a house, you want to invest in real estate, a simple action would be, before we do that, let's look at our credit reports, see where we stand financially, things like that. We can take that one initiative action, and kind of say, today I'm going to do this, this, and this. And if you've done all that, that's at the end of the day, you were better than yesterday, and that's progress. So anyway, the podcast is going to be about, practical life application, knowledge, skills, and actions you can take to be one step closer to your fulfillment. And this is based on my background and my experiences and my knowledge, and whether formal education or self-education or just experiences in general. But I want to wish everybody well, and and be thankful that you're here and we're all doing okay, and we certainly will get through this. It's the true test of willpower and faith. Keep the faith.